Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Pokemon Yellow No Evolutions. So we're here at the Pewter City Pokemon Center, and I've done a hard save and a save state because I kinda want to try something here. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Snore. So if you listen to Jigglypuff sing, Pikachu falls asleep and you can leave him behind. So I saw something demonstrated at AGDQ during a glitch block, and I want to see if I can pull this off. It's one of those things that it's just so weird that something so seemingly minor can do something so big, and I'd kinda love to see an explanation of why, if anyone knows. Because that's one thing I don't remember, is if they went into an explanation of why, whether it was too technical to really go into during the time allotted, or if it's one of those things that people know this works, but just not why. Which is kind of fascinating in its own right. Really, I just love seeing games do weird things because of stuff like this. But yeah, supposedly, if you leave Pikachu behind, and then just walk around inside the Pokemon Center long enough, something weird occurs. I'll fast forward this if it takes too long. Yeah, there we go. I can't move at all. So, yeah. That happens. That's really weird. Ah! I made it worse. What the heck? I am very confused right now. So yeah, that happens. So, yeah. No idea why that works. I'd really like to know. So yeah, what you're supposed to do after this is go and check on Pikachu. Well, that's adorable. Just leaving the Pokemon Center should do the same thing, I believe. Pokemon Centers are wonderful. They heal Pokemon completely. Even conditions like sleep, burn, poison, and others are cured. So with that, it's time to check out Pewter City. There are many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, but Pewter Gym's Brock is totally into it. Should probably stock up on some supplies here. Let's see. I'll get 4 more Pokeballs. And 3 potions. That seems good for now. And we can also check out the museum. It's $50 for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? Sure. That is one magnificent fossil. Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Kabutops fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. I think the Kabutops fossil can actually show up as a glitch Pokemon sometimes. Not sure about the Aerodactyl. We have a space exhibit now. Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Moonstone? Moonstone? What's so special about it? July 20th, 1969. The first lunar landing. I bought a color TV to watch it. Space Shuttle Columbia. I want a Pikachu, it's so cute. Ask my daddy to catch me one. Bad news, we're in yellow. I'd like to get that Pikachu off you, but it's too attached to you. Yeah, he seems pretty happy. So there isn't really anything else to do here. But if we try and leave town, we get dragged away on a sub-quest of sorts. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. So, yeah, you cannot actually leave this town and move on without facing Brock. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. And he just phases through the wall. He knows a shortcut. Pewter City Pokémon Gym. Leader, Brock. The rock-solid Pokémon trainer. Hiya. I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokémon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Okay, sure. Alright, let's get happening. It'll be tough for your Pikachu at this gym. Electric attacks are harmless to Brock's ground-type Pokémon. Because, you know, he's a rock-type trainer. And yet ground seems to be the prevalent type in this gym. If I remember right, the sub-trainer here doesn't even use a rock-type. Also, Gary was here. Ash is a loser. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. So yeah, if I'm remembering right, you don't even use a rock type. Nope. So I did catch Romeo up in levels. Also, apparently the Nidorans are a decent, Pokemon to have at this point, because here in Yellow, they learn Double Kick at level 12, so you do have another fighting-type move option here. So he's not quite high level enough for it yet, but he did at least learn Horn Attack, which is a bit more powerful than Tackle. Also, yes, you may have noticed I turned down the game audio a little bit. Some people were still saying that it was a little bit too loud, and that was after I turned it down a lot from where it actually was before. Okay, so yeah, Sandshrew. We'll just get various levels here and there. Yeah, Gust's not doing too much here. It's not resisted or anything. I think Sandshrew just has pretty good defense. Yeah, this is a losing battle. Amusingly, since you don't have a ground-type attack, we can just do this. No, we can't. I keep forgetting. Conduit doesn't have a normal move yet. Whoops! Well, that was dumb. So let's try out Low Kick. Not too much here because, again, Sandshrew is just a ground type, so not weak to fighting. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Well, I don't think we're that far away from facing Brock either. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put Tyson in the lead. I could technically potion up, but I mean, it's not that far of a walk back to the Pokémon Center, and I'd rather save my potions for being out in the wild. When going to a Pokémon Center is less of a viable option. So, yeah, Brock's gym is just all kinds of weird. From what I've been told, even Brock, who does actually use Rock-type Pokémon, in 1st Gen didn't use any Rock attacks at all. Even the TM he gives away is not a Rock-type move. 1st Gen is weird, yo. I don't know if the same holds true for facing Brock in any of the remakes, either Fire Red and Leaf Green or the Let's Go games. I haven't played those at all, I don't have copies of them. But anyway, let's move on. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokémon are all the Rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then, show me your best. Show me your moves! So they did alter Brock's sprite and I think Misty's to make them look a bit more like they did in the anime. For example, I want to say in the originals, I mean it's hard to tell given the sprite quality, but I want to say in the originals, Brock was actually shirtless. Well, we're off to a really good start. Let's just miss everything. And again. Wait. Low kick caused flinching? Does it still do that? I don't remember it doing it these days, and I think low kick actually changed what it did to where now it depends on the enemy's weight. That the heavier the Pokémon is, the more damage it does. But I don't remember it causing flinching. Weird. Man, going back to 1st Gen after messing with the later ones so much, it's weird to think just how much has changed. Okay, you're faster than me. That's worrying. Okay, using Bide. I don't know if I want to risk another attack just yet. So I think what I'll do is this. And still regret everything. Well, that's bad. I didn't think it would hit for quite that much. All I can really do at this point is lower Onix's defense as much as I can, and just hope for the best. I mean, as long as I'm not attacking when he uses Bite, I'm fine. I underestimated some combo of how much damage I did to Onix and how much he was going to do to me for that. So, yeah, clumsy fight, but we made it. That was just bizarre. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. That's an official Pokémon League badge. Its bearer's Pokémon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. Wait, take this with you. And we get TM34. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokémon. A TM is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokémon carefully. Boy, am I glad that changed. So, this one has Bide. Your Pokémon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. There are all kinds of trainers in the world. Some raise Pokémon for fights, some see them as pets. I'm in training to become a Pokémon breeder. If you take your Pokémon training seriously, go visit the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. I don't think he said that in the original Red and Blue. I think they saved the line about becoming a breeder for Yellow to be more in line with the anime. But yeah, so, not the best way, but we did make it through that. Hubris. I just really didn't think Tyson had done quite that much damage to where I had to worry. My bad. But with that, let's move on. I think we've done all the major stuff to do here in Pewter City. So we just have various minor trainers around here to deal with. You looked at me, didn't you? So, now I realize I don't have to worry so much about fighting Pidgey as Tyson, because Gust is a normal move. Critical hit. It's not very effective. Though technically, it averages out because Pidgey is normal flying, so it hits the normal side hard, the flying side not so much. But first gen apparently was kind of weird in how it handled those messages against dual-type Pokémon. The damage calculates correctly, it just sometimes displays the wrong message. Like in this case, there shouldn't really have been a message at all since it averages out. And there's that flinch again. I seriously do not remember low kick being able to cause flinching. I have learned something here today. You're mean. Quit staring if you don't want to fight. I mean, you're the one who started it. I was just walking around peacefully. You're the one that decided we needed to throw down. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. So, back to the bugs. Which means we're back to scratching, because low kick's not gonna do much against a bug. Even though, again, you would think. I don't know, maybe we're going with the conceit that it's hard to punch or kick a bug because they're a small target? But I mean, stomping seems to work pretty good against your average bug. Oh, we officially have a Weedle. So apparently there were some changes in type combinations and how they worked in first gen. Namely, Poison is strong against Bug, but so too Bug is strong against Poison. Weird. Poison's not good against Poison, though. Now, one thing I do actually forget about first gen is I don't remember if first gen still had the rule in place to where a poison type could not be poisoned. And Romeo learned double kick. Nice. Okay, Conduit, I'm sorry about earlier. This you can do. Hopefully sooner or later the poor guy does learn a normal type attack so I don't have to rely on electric. You beat me again. What I want to know is where did you find a Weedle? There are other kinds of Pokémon than those found in the forest. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Memes! Yes, there's always some kid extolling the virtues of wearing shorts. let me just kick your rat there. As one does. And Ekans. Ekans was one of those sprites in red and blue that infamously looked pretty weird. Definitely looks a lot more like he's supposed to in yellow. And this. So yeah, wrap and moves similar to that completely immobilized you in red, blue, and yellow. Clearly first gen is the best. Yeah, this isn't cheap at all. Thankfully you can withdraw from it. Someone at Game Freak thought this was a good idea. There's a specific area where this is going to become a major problem later on. You stop that right now. Okay, going for Poison Sting instead. I'll take that over the cheapness that is Wrap. I don't believe it. Are you storing your Pokémon on PC? Each box can hold 20 Pokémon. Not who I was ready to fight. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Lady, I just stepped into frame, that's all I did. Okay, you have Quick Attack. And I have Critical Hits. Alright, poison versus poison. Fighting is not good against poison, though. So double kick isn't really going to help here. Be nice. Avoid fights by not letting people see you. Well, I tried moving behind this guy, but you ambushed me. That was hardly fair. After the Wrap shenanigans, though, I should probably go heal. It's weird to think of moves like that as being so cheap, but welcome to first gen. Because you don't even get to attack on the turn where you're released, so you're just sitting there ready to get wrapped again. Again, someone on the dev team thought that was okay. It really isn't. So, how are we doing level-wise? Conduit needs some experience. Just go ahead and order everybody by level there. Not that order really matters past the first Pokémon, but it just makes it easier for me to keep track of things. Are you a trainer? Let's fight! So, yeah, that lass up there. I don't really get that. She's supposedly teaching you the lesson of avoiding a trainer's eyesight if you don't want to fight, but she punishes you for doing it right. If you sneak behind this guy, she challenges you. Weird design decisions. And I've been poisoned. So yes, poison will damage you every turn. It's pretty much what you would expect. As I send out my flying type, yet again forgetting Gust is not a flying type move. It's a battle of attrition, but really I just kind of want to go through it because I want to get Breeze some experience and levels. I forget when exactly she'll learn Wing Attack. It'll just be nice to at least get her a flying type move. Okay, that didn't go too badly. Level 11. Still no Wing Attack. But yeah, I know some move lists changed for Yellow. For example, I don't think Mankey actually learned Low Kick as early as he does this time around. Same for the Nidorans getting Double Kick. Pretty much just countermeasures they put in place to give you an easier time dealing with Brock. I kinda just want to get to the next Pokemon Center before we end this episode. So I think we maybe have 2 or 3 more trainers to deal with, and that's about it. Level 12. I was really hoping for Wing Attack, but Quick Attack at least is something. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. In real life, I'm more of a long pants person. As much as they talk about shorts being comfy and easy to wear, I just don't tend to find them very comfortable myself. I don't know. I pretty much always just wear jeans. Lost, lost, lost. I always wear shorts, even in winter. Do you have a reaction if I talk to you while you're poisoned? Oh. Yes, yes you do. So, this is another thing. The overworld poison effect, in first gen, it could outright knock out a Pokemon. In later gens, it gets you down to 1 HP and then it's automatically cured. I forget exactly when that first happened. I want to say it was a few generations later. Maybe 4th? Heck, I want to say in the latest generations it doesn't even poison you in the overworld, only in battles. At least I think that's the case. Honestly, it has been a while since I've actually played much Pokemon stuff at all. I have been getting into working on a new team, though. You can fight my new Pokemon. That's not a new Pokémon. It's just an adorable little caterpillar. More levels! And quick attack. So yes, as usual, you can only have 4 moves at a time. Do I want to keep attack lowering or defense lowering? I'll go with keeping Tail Whip for now, and learning quick attack. So finally we don't have to rely on electric attacks with Conduit. And Metapod. Though at the moment it's still our best bet. You can raise your defense all you want, it's not gonna matter. Done like dinner. Trained Pokémon are stronger than the wild ones. Eek! Did you touch me? No, I assure you I did not. And she has a Jigglypuff. Okay, neither one has a particular advantage over the other here. But we'll go ahead and do that anyway. And that's a surprising bit of power. Of course now I can't see your level, so I forget if you were particularly leveled past me or not. Disabled quick attack? Okay. So in first gen, did disable just randomly choose the move it was going to disable? Well, there's a crit. Also, fairy type wasn't a thing yet, so we'll just miss that. Disabled scratch, so yeah. I guess Disable chose a random move to effect in first gen. In later ones, I think it always went after whatever the last move used was. It is so weird seeing these differences. That's it? Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon. So, I want to say we're done with trainers on the way. So, next stop is a Pokémon Center. Whew, I better take a rest. Groan. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokémon, Geodude. So let's go ahead and get patched up here. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you seem happy enough. Hello there. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just $500. What do you say? Guess who's on the list? Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. Well, I don't give refunds. Magikarp, fish, famous for being very unreliable. It can be found swimming in seas, lakes, rivers, and shallow puddles. So, yeah, Magikarp was on the list. Fun times ahead. But for now, that's where we're going to call it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. Who's that Pokémon? It's Romeo!